One of the biggest myths in leadership is that you have to have everything figured out to be respected. The truth is, you don't. I used to believe that myth. Early on, I thought being a leader meant having the answers, projecting certainty, never letting people see hesitation. I thought if I showed up uncertain that I'd lose authority. What I didn't realize was that pretending created more distance than honesty ever could. What people actually respond to isn't perfection. It's honesty. Raw transparency doesn't mean oversharing or dumping emotion. It doesn't mean telling everyone everything. It means being real about what you know, what you don't know, and what you're committed to figuring out. Most teams don't lose trust because leaders make mistakes. They lose trust because leaders hide, defect, or pretend. I've seen this firsthand. When I avoided hard conversations or tried to protect people from reality, confusion grew. People filled in the gaps themselves, and those gaps usually got filled with fear. Transparency builds credibility. When people understand why decisions are being made, they don't gotta guess. When they don't have to guess, anxiety drops. And when anxiety drops, performance rises. Here's the key distinction that I had to learn. Transparency is not weakness. It's clarity. Saying, here's where we're at, here's what's changing, and here's what I expect from you, that creates alignment. Leaders who withhold information, they create confusion. Leaders who communicate openly create trust. And trust, that's the foundation of buy-in. Buy-in doesn't come from authority alone. It comes from people believing that you're being straight with them. Transparency, it also creates ownership. When people feel included instead of managed, they take responsibility instead of waiting to be told what to do. That doesn't mean every decision is a group decision. It means people understand the direction and the reasoning behind it. Strong leaders don't disappear when things get uncomfortable. They communicate more. They don't sugarcoat reality, but they don't create fear either. They tell the truth with composure and confidence. When I started leading with transparency, conversations got easier, resistance dropped, and loyalty increased. Because people don't expect leaders to be perfect. They expect them to be real. Raw transparency isn't about saying everything. It's about saying what matters, clearly and consistently. And when leaders do that, buy-in stops being forced and it becomes natural. If this video landed and you're ready to lead with raw transparency, drop the word raw in the chat.